Thank you, Dr. Russell. On this auspicious day, which for many of us gathered here marks both an end and a beginning, on behalf of the Nipissing community as a whole, we want to acknowledge and recognize the efforts, love, and commitment of all of those who have made possible the journeys taken thus far. For education is a community endeavor. We sincerely hope that in the spirit of building strong and just communities, our graduates will continue their journeys guided by wisdom and an ongoing passion for learning. In the challenges they must inevitably face and the delights we wish for them, may they be generous and kind, open-hearted and wise, passionate and just. May they be a guide for others, and may their actions be a model worthy of emulation. Thank you. Please be seated. I now invite President Dr. Kevin Walmsley to the podium to provide his remarks.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, honored platform guests, members of the Board of Governors, members of the Senate, faculty, staff, graduates, students, and the many family, friends, and special guests with us today. Bonjour tout le monde, bonjour, anin. We are grateful that Nipissing University is located in the traditional territory of the Nipissing First Nation within the Robinson-Huron Treaty of 1850. We also acknowledge the nearby Anishinaabe communities of Dokis First Nation and Tomogaby First Nation. Elder Mike Cucci smudged our mace this morning earlier on and started our ceremonies in a good way, and he reminded us that Nipissing University, which the real name for Nipissing is Nibizing, it means small water. He reminded us that for thousands of years, his ancestors lived, walked, played, hunted and fished on these lands, something that we should always be thinking about. My name is Kevin Walmsley, and it is my honor to serve as President and Vice Chancellor of Nipissing University, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2025 Convocation ceremonies. I'm very pleased to welcome our new Chancellor, Scott Russell, to his first Convocation, and our Board of Governors Chair, Dave Smits, my esteemed colleagues, the stage party, all of our professors, staff, and current students, and you, the graduates, and your friends and family. Today, we welcome a leader in many worlds. She is a champion in many respects and has represented Canada in many venues, including World Championships and Olympic Games. Jennifer Jones is no stranger to North Bay. In fact, she won her second World Curling Championships here at Memorial Gardens. She is widely celebrated as Canada's greatest skip of all time, a distinguished lawyer, corporate counsel, and a pretty good television commentator. We are so honored to have Jennifer as a member of your class, the graduating class of 2025. Graduands, it is my distinct pleasure to serve as your President and Vice Chancellor. As President, it is my pleasure to attend all of the important university events to celebrate the successes of our Nipissing University students and the successes of our faculty members and our staff members as well. But it is events like today which really mark the importance of what we do as a university. And that is to celebrate your accomplishment of earning a degree from Nipissing University. As an academic and a scholar, I declare that this is our most important date on the calendar. We are here today to celebrate the granting of your degrees from the Faculty of Education and Professional Studies, School of Education, including PhDs, Masters of Education, Masters of Science in Kinesiology, Bachelors of Education, Intermediate Senior, and Bachelors of Physical Education and Health. Graduates, one and all, your energies and efforts of these past years culminate in your crossing the stage to announce your achievement and to signal a change in your lives towards further education or heading out to start your career as teachers. We are so pleased that you have taken this profession that is vital to all of us. Today's ceremony signifies that this special place has been a part of your lives and has changed who you are as a person. But just as importantly, through your participation and your contributions to all aspects of campus life, whether it's in the classroom, in residence and in community placements and service, you've been a part of changing the fabric of this university, an institution that is always the sum of its changing constituent parts, always in motion, always striving to be a better place. Together, we are a community of scholars, both new and experienced. While you leave our halls of education today with an academic degree, please know that this is a designation that comes with a responsibility. It is a privilege to attend university, to complete a degree or degrees, and you carry with you not just knowledge, not just facts and formulas and certifications. You've engaged in the process of learning, a process where the classroom is everywhere, both academic, social, sometimes political, and you've been engaged with the process of relationship building with mentors, the wonderful and supportive staff members who help make this possible, and of course your fellow students who are now your friends. Attending so many events across campus over the course of the past 4 years, I've seen your work, I've seen your commitment, your talent, and your energy as Nipissing students. And thus I'm very hopeful for the future because I see that it's in good hands. It's in your hands to take on the challenges that confront us in this world and to realize the great potential before you. When you leave us today to start the next chapter of your lives, I want you to think about making a commitment to the community where you will settle, because it was a dedicated community that helped to support you to this point. And think about a commitment of service to others. What better way to honor your experiences here at Nipissing? When you arrived at Nipissing, you were open to ideas and open to possibilities. You came in here to breathe in what others had to say, to read, to analyze, to think, but also to contribute. And that is the mark of a university, to serve as an intellectual oasis which builds not just a foundation of knowledge, but just as importantly, builds the process of learning. So I ask you, as you head out with your degrees, do not forsake this process of learning. Don't close the door to ideas and possibilities because you already have a degree in your hands. I challenge you to use your Nipissing degree, the knowledge and experience you've gained, to take the more difficult path and to build bridges with people you may disagree with. Build bridges between people to solve the problems of our world, and there are a few problems. We live in a society with ever-widening chasms on the issues of the day. Please build bridges to help us find our way. And be grateful for all that you have, every day and today. Please take a moment to say thank you to those who helped you along the way, maybe your parents, siblings, grandparents, friends, your professors, our staff. Graduates, please give a wave and a round of applause to those who helped you along the way. And now, folks, for a little bit of housekeeping, parents and friends. If you wish to take a photo of your graduate crossing the stage, please check the program to note when your graduate is expected on stage. Our graduates will approach the stage in groups of 8 to 10. You may also approach the stage using the center aisle when your graduate is approaching. Exit to your left. There will be staff there to help direct you. Chancellor Scott Russell and I will be pleased to take a photo with you over here on the stage. Information about graduate photography services can be found in the QR code attached to the seat in front of you. And you'll also find a great deal of other helpful information in the code. And one final reminder so that we don't lose anyone. After your photo was taken, please look for the ramp so that you don't step off the front of the stage. Please. In closing, on the day of honoring your great achievement, a university degree, a Nipissing degree, I congratulate you and wish you all the best. I now invite the Chancellor, Dr. Scott Russell, to the podium. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Walmsley. It is now my pleasure to call upon Dr. Ann Barbara Graff, our Provost and Vice President Academic, to provide the citation for the honorary degree. And that honorary degree today goes to Olympic champion Jennifer Jones. I invite Jennifer Jones to stand to the right-hand side of the podium while the citation is being read.
Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I have the pleasure today of introducing Jennifer Jones. Jennifer Jones is one of the most decorated, admired athletes in Canadian sports history, a 6-time national curling champion, 2-time world champion, and Olympic gold medalist. Her remarkable career on the ice is matched by her accomplishments as a lawyer, motivational speaker, sports broadcaster, community advocate, and proud mother. Jennifer Jones cemented her legacy in 2014 when she led the first women's curling team to an undefeated Olympic gold medal, a feat that remains unmatched. Her strategic brilliance, fierce competitiveness, and unwavering composure under pressure have led her to be recognized as the greatest female skip in Canadian history and the top overall curler in a national TSN poll of sportscasters, reporters, and elite curlers. In addition to her curling success, Jones has had a dynamic and multifaceted career beyond sport. She earned her law degree and practiced as a lawyer before shifting her focus to motivational speaking and television broadcasting, where she continues to engage audiences with her story of resilience, leadership, and personal growth. As a gifted communicator, she brings authenticity and optimism to everything she does. Throughout her career, Jones has remained deeply committed to giving back. She has served on numerous volunteer boards and participated in community initiatives that support youth, sport, and women's empowerment. In recognition of her exceptional impact, she has received several prestigious honors, including the Meritorious Service Medal and from the Governor General of Canada, the King's Coronation Medal, and the Order of Manitoba. Even as she announced her retirement from team play in 2024 after a storied career, Jones continues to inspire. She exemplifies how to lead with strength, live with purpose, and lift others along the way, especially in the role that means the most to her, being a loving and devoted mother. Mr. Chancellor, I wish to certify that the Academic Senate and Board of Governors of Nipissing University have duly approved the candidate presented before you to receive the Honorary Doctorate of Education, honoris causa, from this institution. I hereby request that you confer the degree.
Thank you very much, Dr. Graff. By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I hereby confer upon Jennifer Jones the degree of Doctor of Education, honoris causa. I would now invite Dr. Jones to provide the Convocation address.
Wow, I didn't know I was going to speak after I was going to start to cry. So good morning, everybody, graduates, families, faculty, and friends. What an honor it is to be here in North Bay. To receive an honorary degree from Nipissing University is something I never imagined when I first come to North Bay in 2018. But it was a love at first sight for me, and North Bay and the people will always hold a special part of my heart. It really is an incredible community. To the graduating class, congratulations. Yay, you did it. I remember, it doesn't feel like that long ago where I was sitting in your seats and it's just an incredible accomplishment. You made it through the years of papers and projects, sleepless nights, group assignments that tested your patience, and exams that tested your willpower. You persevered, and today we are here wearing your gown, not just as a symbol of academic success, but as a badge of resilience. Now, I know this is your day and you've earned this, and I don't want to take too much of your time, so I'm going to keep my remarks brief. But if there's one thing that I've learned along the way, often the hard way, it's this. There is no straight line to success. Your journey will twist and turn. There will be unexpected detours, some setbacks, and moments when you question everything, but never give up. And I'll just share a couple of my stories along the way. But many people don't realize this about me, but I was very introverted and very shy. And now I scream like a crazy person on TV. And I can talk to people, but that was an evolution for me. So when I first started my academic career, I wanted to be a lawyer, and people thought I was crazy because I was so shy. My mom always believed in me, and I know there's a lot of parents here that believe in you. And then I wanted to be this curler. And so I decided I was going to go to law school and be a curler, and everybody told me there was no way that I could do both. It was impossible. But my mom believed in me, so off I went. I went to law school, and I graduated near the top of my class, and I got the job that I wanted at the most prestigious law firm in Manitoba. But I still had this curling dream, and so I was kind of scared when I first interviewed at this job to tell them about my curling, because I was going to need some time off as I articled. And articling students, as you may have heard, work very long hours, and they don't really give you a lot of time off. But I took it straight on, and in my interview I told them that I had these dreams. And my mentor and the lawyer who hired me told me that that's what set me apart. That's what made me unique, and to never hide from those things, and that he would support me in a way that I could try to achieve both. So never run from who you are. Be proud of who you are, because it's the reason that I was able to do that. But I still had these goals, and now I'm a lawyer, and I'm working with my curling team, and all I wanted was to go to a Canadian championship, and if I could ever win one Canadian championship, that would have been the most miraculous thing in my life. And we had this sports psychologist. His name was Cal Botterill. And I remember sitting with Cal and just asking him, I just want to be a Canadian champion, Cal, and I don't know how to do it, and I don't know how to do all of these things, and why me? I was shy, didn't have any confidence at all, and he looked at me straight in the eyes, and it's a message that I want you to remember today, and he said, why not you? For all of the reasons that we say, why me? And I know all of us do, and as we grow older, I always share this story. When you're a young kid and you play hockey, for example, and you go and you think you're going to win the Stanley Cup, and slowly, eventually, you realize that maybe that's not going to be a reality. All of a sudden, realism sets in. And that happens to us as we get older, and we always think, why me now? Why would I win the Stanley Cup? Why would I be a Canadian champion? Why would I be an Olympic gold medalist? Why would I go and get my doctorate? Why would I do any of these things? And Cal told me, why not you? And remember those words. That one little knot in the middle makes a big difference. Why not you? For the same reason as why you. And so I remember those very words. And it was because of Cal that I continued to have my law degree, or continue to have my job as a lawyer. I went on, and we set an Olympic gold medal, and we went on to win the Olympics. But during that time, I was a woman, and I became pregnant, and I had a baby. And everybody thought, there's no way that you can have a baby, be a lawyer, and be an Olympic champion. And I go back to Cal, and he's like, why not you? And I believed him, and 1 year later, our daughter was 13 months when we stood on top of that Olympic podium. So why not you? Remember those words. And they shaped my life. They allowed me to enjoy all the little moments, and that's the other thing I'd love for you to remember, is enjoy the little moments that life has to offer. Celebrate your successes, all the little steps along the way, because it's the journey that's really made life so exciting and fun. If you knew what was going to happen, I always have analogies to sports because that's my life. If I knew I was going to win a curling game every time I stepped on the ice, it wouldn't really be any fun. I mean, it would still be fun. Winning's fun, don't get me wrong. But if you knew the end result, it just wouldn't be the journey and the joy along the way. So enjoy the little moments, enjoy the journey, and not just the destination. And finally, as I want to leave you with here today, is that today is just not the end of your education. It's the beginning of your impact. It's just the beginning. It feels like yesterday for me, and I still feel like it's just the impact that I want to try to make every day that I step outside. You've already proven that you can learn. Now go and show the world what you can teach it. Go and show the world what you can teach it. Through how you live, how you lead, and more importantly, how you can lift up others along the way. As you walk out here today, be proud and surround yourself with people who believe in you. All those people who don't have a place in your world. Surround yourself with your parents, your friends, and those that lift you up whenever you need to be lifted. But most importantly, and what I learned, is believe in yourself. I didn't have any confidence, even when I graduated law school. And as I've evolved, I believed in myself, and I've done things that I never thought that I could possibly do. So believe in others that are around you, but believe in yourself and lift yourself up, and always remember, why not you? Because I know there's nothing you can achieve, and the journey will be so worth it. Thank you again for this tremendous honor. It really is humbling, and congratulations, class of 2025.
Congratulations, Dr. Jones, Jennifer. We are so happy to honor you today and to greet your husband, Brent Lang, who is a 3-time champion and world champion in curling, also an Olympian. Ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer Jones, Dr. Jennifer Jones is an Olympic champion. How about a round of applause for an Olympic champion here at Nipissing? We have a great connection to the Olympics at this university. An honor song is an Indigenous way to celebrate and show respect to a particular person or group of people. Today, Jerry McComb will perform an honor song to commend the 2025 graduates and honorary degree recipient. Please stand if you are able and refrain from taking photographs or videos during Jerry's performance. Thank you very much, Jerry. Wonderful. And now it's time. Please be seated, ladies and gentlemen. We will now confer the degrees. As the names are read, the reader, Dr. Kristen Ferguson, the Interim Associate Dean of the Schulich School of Education, will also recognize any graduates who are receiving awards. The candidates will then walk up the ramp to be met by the Dean, Dr. Graydon Raymer, to be hooded. Then they will be officially admitted by myself as the Chancellor and receive congratulations from the President, Dr. Kevin Walmsley. We encourage faculty to stand and to congratulate the graduates as they cross the stage. And as a reminder of what Dr. Walmsley said, please send only one member of your family or group to the front to take photographs. We don't want a log jam. We have volunteers in the middle aisle who will assist with directing the graduate photographers as you complete your task. The audience is welcome to celebrate and applaud every graduate. Do not hold back your applause. Recognize each and every one. They've worked so hard. So it's time to get going, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning. Oh, we're not on. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. My name is Dr. Kristen Ferguson, and I am the Interim Associate Dean of the Schulich School of Education. It is my pleasure, Mr. Chancellor, to introduce the following as the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Sustainability. The PhD graduates will remain on the stage and join the platform party. Nicole Ann Enns. Dr. Aliza Karazmi, professor of the School of Business, will hood his partner, Leila Karazmi. Vun Hong Tren. Mr. Chancellor, the following are the candidates for the degree of Master of Education. Terry Ann Alexander. Angeline Bianca Burmess. Raquel Erica Branch. Spencer Joseph Greco Hunt. Spencer Hunt, instructor in the physical and health education, will hood his son, Spencer Hunt, for Master of Education. Daniel Edmund Harry Hutchings. Slow down. Sarah Julian. Brittany Lancy. Hannah Mackey. Jenny Mackey, Assistant Vice President of Human Resources and Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion, will hood her daughter, Hannah Mackey. Kyla Morin. Mr. Chancellor, the following are the candidates for the degree of Master of Science, Kinesiology. Connor LaSalle. Mr. Chancellor, the following are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Education. Wait for that to be over. Bryn Ava Alpajaro. Paige Ambo Matthews. Paige is also the recipient of the Cynthia Johnson Memorial Award. Olivia Amodio. Liam Isaac Archibald. Kiani Astaraki. Ashley Barel. Emily Bauer. Emily is also the recipient of the Sudbury Teachers Lions Club Award in memory of Professor Susan Stewart. Bryden Becker. Alexander Peter Beeston. Shelby Bresky. Ella Brabant. Joshua Bradford Thompson. Megan Brewing. Emily Bruce. Nicole Budd. Brianne Burrows. Olivia Buttazzoni. Megan Cambruzzi. Taylor Carr. Mira Cavan. Lucas Cervera. Emma Cheeseman. Alexi Chevrier. Lexi Christians. Justin Clendenning. Annabella Davies. Megan Davis. Aaliyah D'Souza. Courtney Den Hood. Kieran Desjardins. Jasveer Singh Denza. Jensveer is also the recipient of the W.J. Tressler Proficiency Award in Education. Tara Neves Drabic. Hannah Ray Drew. Taylor Elliott. Taylor is also the recipient of the Dr. Manfred Hankey Memorial Award and the Dr. Doug Franks Memorial Award. Mackenzie Ermel. Mackenzie is also the recipient of the Greg Kostelidis Memorial Award. Colton Kennedy Evans. Brendan Fragomini. Jessica Fricker. Alyssa Jamidi. Lindsay Gibson. Rebecca Maria Juliana. Megan Granter. Blaze Gravel. Samuel David Greco. Samuel is also the recipient of the Manfred Hankey Memorial Award and the Elijah Tupling Memorial Award and the Brooke Dossiger Memorial Award and the President's Gold Medal. Yeah. Jack Haggerty. Lauren Hamilton. Lauren is also the recipient of the Dr. David Little Award in Education. Gage Hanmer. Graydon Jeffrey Harris. Thomas Henderson. Sean Hink. Leah Elizabeth Hibbs. Jillian Kate Hodge. Maggie Jakes. Megan Jameson Bergeron. Cameron Johnson. Taylor Johnston. Nicholas Zachary Kesper. Morgan Kirk. Evan Tyler Coop. Madison Laberge. Emily Lang. Cassandra Lapointe. Hunter Lee. Keegan Lee Newbury. Afea Lesko. Veronica Lucia Limpido. Noelle Livermore. Brody Loy. Ashwin Logaraja. Ashwin is also the recipient of the Abby DeBruin Memorial Award. Sasha McDonald. Ben McLaurin. Dylan Maletti. Michael Marchand. Michael will be hooded today by his grandfather, Professor Emeritus Dr. Jack Jones. Reggie Antonio Martinez, Jr. Alyssa McCoy. Cheryl McCullough. Kaylee Elizabeth McDonald. Samson McGuire. Joshua McIntyre. Cade McKibben. Danielle Amber McLaughlin. Caitlin McLean. Erin Laura McNair. Lauren McReynolds. Lauren is also the recipient of the Anne Patricia Graham Memorial Award. Olivia Mitchell. Rebecca Lane Mitten. Ashley Molinerich. Alexander Moreau Delpy. Emily Okrafka. Haley Angela Orser. Maria Papa. Melissa Parks. James Douglas Paul. Michael Perak. Christopher Post. Megan Alexandra Priest. Gracie Ann Pucci. Kyron Racine. Lucas Reeves. Shannon Reddy. Kevin Robertson. Hope Rogers. Patricia Rohde. Grace Rodman. Brigida Ross. Nicholas Roy. Kerrigan Rye. Sophia Scola. Emma Sharon Nevin Salvadori. Connor Shantz. Amrit Sharma. Ariana Soto Mack. Jamie Leanne Stevenson. Zach Stula. Carter Malcolm Tate. Amos Tang. Lindsay Mary Terrio. Kaylin Thompson. Gertrude Riley May Tilson. Evie Tonis. Shifali Verma. Braden Wesseling. Kristen Woods. Hannah Young. Ziquan Zhang. Mr. Chancellor, the following are the candidates for the degree of the Bachelor in Physical and Health Education. Holly Armstrong. Aiden Carter. Emily Chenier. Oliver Cherney Havagnia. Faith DeVries. Andrew DeCressy. Matson Ferreira. Mateo Favero. McKenna Galbraith. Eric Getler. Blake Greer. Owen Haggerty. Abigail Helston. Kaylee Jeans Bonner. Chloe Amy Kitching. Abigail Lemie. Emma Lindeman. Lauren Grace McFarland. Maya Madigan Altman. Charlie Madronich. Dean Mayers. No. Trevor Mayhew. Liam Miller. Noah Miller. Sandra Pavlik. Emma Peaver. Hannah Renault. Chelsea Saliba. Rose Saliba, Admission Service Coordinator, will hood her daughter today, Chelsea Saliba. Taylor Shell. Jarrett Vogels. Gabrielle Wade. Skyla Walker. Damian Wurzbecki.
Will the candidates for degrees please rise? Mr. Chancellor, I wish to certify that all the graduates who have been presented to you today, whether in person or by name only as approved by Senate, have successfully completed the course of study prescribed by the Senate of this university and have been awarded the degree or diploma to which they are entitled. I hereby accordingly request that you formally confer the award upon them.
Thank you, Dr. Rayner. I was officially sworn in as the 5th Chancellor of Nipissing University in the fall of 2024. This is my first official duty as your Chancellor, and I am beyond excited to be here. These are the days that you'll remember. In accordance with the laws of the Province of Ontario, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of Nipissing University, I hereby confer upon you these degrees and diplomas. Honored guests, family, friends, faculty, may I introduce you to the 2025 graduates of the Faculty of Education and Professional Studies. Give them a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. At this time, I'm delighted to introduce Riley McKenty, graduate of the Faculty of Arts and Science with a BA Honors, class of 2024, who will share greetings on behalf of the Nipissing University Alumni Advisory Board.
Good morning. Dr. Scott Russell is a tough man to follow, but I'll do my best. My name is Riley McKenty, as you know, and I proudly serve as a board member on the Nipissing University Alumni Advisory Board, and I graduated just last year with a Bachelor of Arts. This time last year, I sat where you sit now. Not in every single chair, but one of those chairs. And many more will sit in those chairs following. I was nervous, excited, tired, and pretty hungry. Don't worry, I'll keep my speech short. We have food and snacks in the room next door. Last year they had profiteroles, so they go all out. So, today marks not just an ending, but a powerful beginning. Congratulations on this defining achievement. You have more than earned it. As of this moment, you join over 42,000 Nipissing alumni worldwide, a network of visionaries, leaders, and change makers who sat exactly where you sit now. Your journey here may not have been easy, but you persevered with brilliance and determination. Making friends and connections can be difficult in university, especially if you completed your first degree here. And yet, the friends you make can be what defines your experience. Thankfully, you chose Nipissing, a school unlike any other where community is the foundation. I met my fiance and best friends here, and that's a common story that I'm sure many of you can share in. This community will carry over after your graduation, but it's up to you to stay connected. Get in touch with your alumni network and stay connected with your friends today. What's the worst that can happen? What's the best that can happen? The knowledge you've gained and the leadership and relationships you've built have transformed you. These experiences aren't just memories, they're the base upon which you'll build extraordinary futures and leave your distinctive mark on the world. I spent almost 7 months on campus before the world shut down, March 2020. It wasn't until almost 2 years later that students were allowed back on campus. As much as it sucked at the time, it gave me the chance to fall in love with the campus twice, once as a first year, and again halfway through my degree. I encourage you to take a moment to reflect on some of the places that caught your heart while you were here. Was it the trails during a crisp autumn day? Was it the library when the snow was falling? Or was it a certain place on a Thursday night? Take the Nipissing spirit with you wherever you go. That unique blend of innovation, compassion, and resilience that defines our community. Let that guide you through challenges and inspire you to reach heights that you may not know yet that you can achieve. Nipissing may just be one piece of your journey, but your time here will shape you for the rest of your life. The unique environment with small class sizes, friendly peers, and personable professors, they've all molded my character even after I walked this stage. As you move into your next chapter, whether it be professional or further education, I have no doubts that you will feel the same. As alumni board members, we are committed to supporting your continued growth and success wherever your path will lead you afterwards. I hope that you will join us for homecoming in September from the 19th to the 21st, a celebration that brings our community together in ways that you just have to be there to get it. Watch for exclusive invitations in July's welcome email, which is the first alumni email you'll get as a new alumnus starting today. Stay connected through our social media channels, monthly e-newsletter, and regional alumni events. Join our networking platform on 10,000 Coffees, or explore all the benefits and discounts you receive as an alumnus on the Alumni Perks app. This network isn't just about nostalgia, though. It's a powerful resource offering professional opportunities, mentorships, and friendships. As I entered the job market, it was huge having a network of like-minded alum who were able to give you guidance and advice, who would walk the same path before you. Reach out to alumni in your field. They may know some things or people that could help you make entering the job market a little bit less daunting. At this time, Lakers, the world needs exactly what you have to offer. The challenges of our time call for precisely the type of creative thinking, collaboration, compassion, and courage that Nipissing has cultivated in each and every single one of you. Take all that you can from here as you move forward, your experiences, your memories, your friendships, and obviously your degree. If I may impart one small piece of advice for you to take as well, live your life as you will, but just be kind while doing it. You are not alone in this world. Please join us in Gym A after the ceremony for celebration reception. Yes, this is where the snacks will be. This will be the first of many gatherings as you enter the world in your new chapter as a Nipissing alumni. Congratulations, class of 2027. Your journey is just beginning, and it's going to be extraordinary. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Riley. Very well said. Now I'm delighted to introduce Matt Schuster, President of the Nipissing University Student Union, who will share greetings on behalf of the entire student union. Matt.
Hello, everyone. It's a great honor to stand before you today as your representative from NUSU. Today, we gather to celebrate a significant milestone in your lives. You've completed a chapter of formal education, proving your ability to learn, grow, and persevere. As one chapter closes, another begins. And this new chapter, it's entitled Lifelong Learning. You may be thinking, wait a minute, I just finished school. Aren't I done with learning? The answer, my dear graduates, is a resounding no. The society we live in is changing at an unprecedented pace. Technologies that were science fiction a decade ago are now part of our daily lives. Industries are evolving, new jobs are being created, and old ones redefined. In this rapidly changing environment, the ability to learn, and to learn quickly, is your greatest asset. But learning isn't just about staying relevant in your career. It's about personal growth, about expanding your knowledge and understanding of other people, cultures, and about seeing the future in new and exciting ways. It's about challenging your own assumptions and pushing beyond your comfort zone. So how do you become a lifelong learner? Start by staying curious. Ask questions. Read widely. Engage in conversations with people who have different experiences and perspectives than you do. Try new things, especially if they scare you a little. Embrace technology as a tool for learning. The internet has made knowledge more accessible than ever before. The opportunities for learning are endless. But keep in mind, technology is a tool and not a replacement for human connection and interaction. Always continue developing soft skills. Continue building your network by seeking out mentors, joining professional organizations, attend conferences and workshops. Just keep in mind, learning isn't always comfortable, and I'm sure you've all experienced that. It often involves making mistakes, feeling uncertain, and sometimes even failing. Embrace these moments. They're not setbacks, they're opportunities for growth. Don't confine your learning to just one area of study. Some of the most powerful and innovative ideas emerge when different disciplines are connected. When we combine the precision of logic with the nuance of empathy and compassion, or the drive of business with the grounding of ethics. Explore how psychology can inform leadership, how philosophy and compassion can shape policy, or how the arts can enhance communication. These intersections are where success lies and where real-world impact begins. The most influential leaders, innovators, and changemakers are those who can strike a fine balance between critical thinking and compassion. While logic equips us to analyze and solve problems, empathy and fairness allows us to navigate complex and often contentious issues. It's this empathy that grounds our decisions and drives us in ethics. It shapes how we lead with integrity and helps us build inclusive communities where people feel truly seen and heard. When thoughtful reasoning is paired with genuine care for others, the result isn't just effective solutions. It's solutions that are truly, truly meaningful. Graduates, your formal education may be ending, but your journey as a learner is just beginning. Embrace it with open arms and an open mind. The future is full of wonders waiting to be discovered, ideas waiting to be explored, and problems waiting to be solved. So go forth, class of 2025. Be curious, be bold, never stop learning. The greatest adventures of your lives have yet to come. And never forget, Lakers, this will always be your home. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Excellent, Matt. Well done. I now have the honor of acknowledging the Governor General's Academic Gold Medal. This on behalf of Her Excellency, the Right Honorable Mary Simon, Governor General of Canada. This medal is awarded for academic excellence to the student who graduates with the highest academic standing from a graduate-level degree program. This year, the Governor General's Academic Gold Medal is awarded to Abby Strawn. Abby is unable to be with us, but please show her your appreciation. Outstanding achievement, Dr. Walmsley.
I would like to invite the following graduates to the stage. Vuong Tran, Ethan Cardinal, McKenna Galbraith, Samuel Greco. I would also invite our provost, Dr. Ann Barbara Graff, to join us. And now you're wondering why they're here. A President's Gold Medal is presented to the student who attains the highest academic average in all courses in their degree program. I am pleased to announce that this year's recipients are Vuong Tran, Doctor of Philosophy, Ethan Cardinal, Master of Science, Abby Strachan, Master of Education, McKenna Galbraith, Bachelor of Physical and Health Education, Samuel Greco, Bachelor of Education. Congratulations all.
Thank you. Outstanding achievement again. Now I would like Dr. Tiffany Roberts to join me on stage and stand to my right. Dr. Roberts. The Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Teaching, CASBU, was established to recognize contract faculty members with an outstanding record of exceptional teaching and who play a significant role in the education of Nipissing University students. Dr. Tiffany Roberts is a passionate educator, dedicated mentor, and lifelong learner. She holds a Bachelor of Arts in English and History from Trent University, a Bachelor of Education from Queen's University, a Master of Education and a PhD in Education from Nipissing University. She's gone the route, ladies and gentlemen. She is currently completing a Master of Arts in Social Justice at Lakehead University. She has also completed numerous additional qualifications in education and a certificate in creative writing from the University of Toronto. She wears many robes, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Roberts has worked in education for nearly 3 decades, and after teaching secondary school for 10 years, she became a curriculum coordinator at the Rainbow District School Board in Sudbury, Ontario, a role she has held for the past 18 years. In this capacity, she collaborates with educators to support curriculum design, assessment, and professional learning across multiple subject areas. Since joining Nipissing University as a part-time instructor in 2021, Dr. Roberts has brought her expertise, energy, and above all, compassion to the Schulich School of Education. Her students consistently highlight her commitment to authentic, student-centered teaching and her ability to model effective relationship building, lesson design, and assessment practices. She considers it a privilege to help shape the next generation of educators. Dr. Roberts is honored to receive the 2025 Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Teaching, CASBU, and dedicates this recognition to her students. Why not? She also extends heartfelt thanks to her family for their unwavering support of her personal and professional journey. It is my pleasure to award Dr. Tiffany Roberts the Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Teaching, CASBU. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Roberts. Wow, what a time. And now we come to the end of our convocation ceremony at Nipissing University in North Bay, Ontario. And you are graduates of this institution in this place, and you have a diploma to show for it. You have arrived at the finish line at last. But then again, there are other races to run, and this is just the beginning of the next chapter in your life as a citizen of the world. You have learned so much, but there is still much more to learn and more to do. This is without question a time to celebrate, and you no doubt want to hasten to do that with your family and your friends and your teachers who have supported you throughout your time here at Nipissing. They have fueled your desire and afforded you this tremendous opportunity to begin to achieve your potential. In his landmark novel, The Great Gatsby, the author F. Scott Fitzgerald opened by having the narrator reflect on his father's sage advice. Whenever you feel like criticizing anyone, just remember that all the people in this world haven't had the advantages that you've had. It's good to keep that in mind today. You have been given the gift of attending this university. Many people out there have made many sacrifices to make this happened for you. Please take a moment to say thank you to all those people who did so much for you. Onwards, and what a great day it is. All the work, all the sleepless nights, the anxiety that accompanies those essays coming due, the exams that you crammed for, the trepidation that you endured by meeting new and different people, and maybe the loneliness that you sometimes experienced by living away from home for the very first time. You might have come from Renfrew or Kitchener or Hearst or Barrie and everywhere in between. But you came through it all, and now you're a graduate. You're happily more self-reliant, ready to greet the many challenges and opportunities that are just around the corner. Far be it from me to give you any advice. I'm just here to marvel at your achievements so far. And quite frankly, I'm amazed at all the potential that is out there in this wonderful space. It is for a person like me extremely humbling, and you give us so much to be optimistic about. And the world needs people like you, people full of ambition, and more importantly, hope, people like Dr. Jennifer Jones. You are a reflection of the greatness of the country. You're a group of people who are comprised of every race, faith, gender, orientation, and ability. The kaleidoscope that is Canada. I urge you to take the lead as we move our society forward. Seek the truth, and only the truth. Strive to do the right thing. As my late father used to say, when it's wrong, it's always wrong, no matter how many people are doing it. But when it's right, it's always right, no matter if you're the only one doing it. You must have courage in order to do the right thing, and it's more important now than it ever was. Never stop learning and be willing to continue your voyage of discovery. You'll be exhilarated by new ideas and a constant spirit of adventure. Always approach each day with a sense of wonder. Without fail, have respect for the people around you. Make a difference in your community. And because you are enlightened, you will no doubt be able to contribute as leaders and affect change for the common good. To my way of thinking, our greatest resource in this country is not our oil, or our minerals, or our water, or our business acumen, or even our industrial output. I am convinced that our greatest resource is our capacity for humanity. We Canadians understand that our real strength lies in our diversity and our belief that each of us, no matter what we look like or where we come from, has something to give to make all of us that much better. You are university graduates now. That's true. You passed the test. Now's the time to hold fast to your dreams and see what's next. Sir Roger Bannister was the first human being to break the 4-minute mile barrier. He was a medical student, and he did it in 1954, 71 years ago, on a university track in Oxford, England. It was at the time unheard of to run that fast over that distance. 3 minutes, 59.4 seconds. Years later, as an old man, Bannister reflected on his accomplishment, which was deemed to be the athletic achievement of the 20th century. However ordinary each of us may seem, we are all, in some way, special, he wrote. We can do things that are extraordinary. Perhaps until then, even thought to be impossible. That is the truth, which becomes apparent today. For you, as graduates of Nipissing University, the sky is now the limit. Enjoy every minute of this celebration. You have earned it. Congratulations. You are now Lakers for life, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Marshall, convocation is now dismissed.